Hello, Junior 5. Today we will talk about the flowers. If you can watch your environment, you can see a lot of flowers surrounded in the garden. You can see large flowers, small flowers, colorful flowers. Okay, we have in our environments plants that have large colorful flowers, and in some plants like grasses we can see the flowers which is small and not very colorful. As you can see the difference between the two pictures here, you can see here's the sunflower is colorful and yellow color and brown, but down here in this picture you can see that other flowers maybe look small and not very colorful. Flowers is very important plant part, as we said before that the plant structure we have roots, stem, leaves, and last we have flowers. Flowers is an important part that is responsible for reproduction in the plants. So what's meant by reproduction? Reproduction in human and animals means to have babies. Okay, but in plants, what's meant by reproduction means that we have new plants. Okay, flowers is the part of the plant that is responsible for reproduction. So if I asked you which part of the plant that is responsible for the reproduction, you will tell me that it's the flowers. What's meant by, or what's the definition of plant reproduction? It's the process of making new plants. Process of making new plants. So how the plants makes new one or new plants, or how they can reproduce? When the seeds receives the air, water, and suitable temperature, it can grow into new plants. So when it needs from the air, water, and suitable temperature, so we can see it can reproduce and we can see new plants. In case of sunflowers, as you can see in the picture here, the sunflowers, the seeds are dark colored objects in the center of the flower. So as you can see at the center, the brown colored or the dark colored objects there is the seeds. Okay, and this seeds is responsible for reproduction. So which part of the plant responsible for plant reproduction? It's the flower. Why? Because at the flower we can see the seeds. Okay, what happens when we remove the flowers of the plant? When we remove the part that is responsible for reproduction, what will happen? It will not, or it can't produce new seeds to make the new plants. We have a term called seed dispersal. We have talked about it. We have mentioned that the seed dispersal means to the movement of the seeds from one place to another. Okay, so when the seeds is transferred or moved from one place to another, so this is the seed dispersal. We can see the seed dispersal in many ways or many types of seed dispersal. First, we will talk about the number one, water. The seeds can dispersed or moved by water when they float on water, like the coconut seed. Okay, so can the seeds disperse by like as we can move like legs? No, it can move or it can disperse by several ways. The first way is by water. How the seeds is transferred or dispersed by water when they float on water, like the coconut seed. The second one, it can dispersed by wind. Seeds can dispersed by wind when they are light seeds. What's meant by light? It's the opposite of heavy. It's light and it can be dispersed or moved easily by a light wind or by a wind. The seeds can be dispersed easily because of their mass. Okay, because of their mass, because they are light, they are not heavy, so it can be dispersed easily. So teacher, give me examples. As you can see in the picture, here is the maple seed. Okay, as you can see its picture here, and dandelion seed. We have maple seeds and dandelion seeds. It's very light, okay, so it can be dispersed or moved by wind. Third type or third way of seed dispersal is animals and humans. Okay, when the animal got fur, Okay, the animals with fur like cats, like dogs, like a bear or something, all of it have fur. When the seeds that have spins can stick on the fur of the animal, so the seeds can be transferred or moved from one place to another, which is the seed dispersal. Again, so because of the animals have fur and because of the seeds contains spins, okay, or spinny shape, like as you can see in the picture here. Here is the pear seeds or pear dog. So it got spins. It will stick on the fur of the animals or the clothes of the human. Okay, when it sticks to them, the seeds can disperse easily from one place to another. Okay. Fourth, we have to say that the seeds eaten by the animals can disperse also from one place to another. How? Like the animals that eat apple or tomatoes. Like for example, let's say a rabbit eat a tomato plant or eat an apple fruit. Okay, the apple contains seeds inside it. When they eat it and go to some another place and make the stool will contain the seeds of this plant. So this is how the seeds disperse, or that's how the animal help in making seed dispersal. So the seeds can be dispersed when they come out with the animal's stool in another place, like apple seed and tomato seeds. So 4 ways for the seeds dispersal. We have said that we have wind, when they are light, like dandelion and maple seeds. We have said that it can be dispersed by water, like the coconut seed when they float on water. Okay. Third, we talked about the animals and the humans and how they affected the seed dispersal when the animals got fur or when the seeds that got spins, like pear seeds, stick on the animals' fur or the humans' clothes, so it will disperse or makes the seeds dispersal. Fourth and last, we have talked about the seeds that eaten by the animals when they can disperse when they come out with the animal's stool in another place, like the apple seeds and tomato seeds. It will not digest it. It will stay as it is when it comes out with the stool. Okay? Here we have got some questions. Correct the underlying words. Coconut seed dispersed by wind. Coconut is not dispersed by wind. It will be dispersed by water. Pear dog seeds are light seeds. No, they are not light. So who's the light seeds? I think teacher, you said that the light seeds is dandelion seeds and the maple seeds. While in case of pear dog, the seeds are spinny. So the correct answer is spinny seeds. I mean that it got spins. Tomato and coconut seeds being eaten by animals and came out with their stool. It's not coconut. So it is think about it. Okay, yep, it's the apple seeds. So tomato and apple. The correct answer would be apple. Reproductive parts of many plants are called. The reproductive part of many plants are called. Which plant part is responsible for the reproduction? Is it veins? No, we're not talking about the human or the circulatory system. It's the flowers. Here, choose the correct answer. In plant leaves, light energy is converted into what energy during the photosynthesis process? In the plant's leaves, the light energy that is from the sun or the sunlight converted to be with the photosynthesis to be sugar or glucose or carbohydrates. So this is the chemical energy. So the light energy here is changed to be chemical energy. So the photosynthesis makes a energy transferring from light energy from the sun. The result will be chemical energy, which is the glucose or carbohydrates. Chemical energy. So the answer will be chemical. Number 2, plant can produce new seeds by roots or leaves or flowers. Plant can produce new seeds by what? Is it roots? or leaves or flowers? Of course, it's flowers. In what? Its seeds are small, dark colored objects in the center of this flower. So, which flower? What's the name of the flower that got small, dark colored object in the center, which is the seeds? Their seeds are small, colored, darked one. Is it pine or sunflower or potato plant? Of course, it will be sunflower. Bye bye.